Ain't even nothing personal.
I ain't gonna take it personal.
So don't you take it personal.
I might take it personal.
But either way it go,
You are now tuning in with
The It's Nothing Personal podcast.
But we had a conversation that matter to the culture.
So ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another episode of the It's Nothing Personal podcast.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
We appreciate y'all for rocking with us again tonight. If you would, like, share, subscribe, tell your friends about us, tell your grandmama, your uncle, your cousin, your mama, your daughter, your sister, your granddaddy. Tell
Your
everybody.
stepchildren.
Tell everybody what's
Your
up.
great auntie.
Get in the comments and have an after party, a pre-party, and a party in the morning. Let us know how you feel.
Like, share, and subscribe.
We got Big Brother Quise, DJ Chosen, TKO, Kenderick Semaj, and I Move Pencil on the boards. Thank you for joining us once again. So, everybody doing good tonight?
We up in here. We up in here.
That's what's up. We got a little upgrade going on tonight, man. Hopefully everything looks better, sounds better. We're trying to make sure we continue to grow for the people that are listening and tuning in. So thank you for growing with us. And without further ado, we're going to get on into it tonight. So last episode, we dug into those relationships, and we will continue on that conversation tonight about when things happen and you take it personal in a relationship, which is a very deep conversation. So who wants to kick that off?
so back to how we started it.
Ain't nothing
You
personal.
know. So don't take it personal. But we gonna talk about taking it personal today.
Man.
Keith, as we were saying before we put the
I
cameras
might
on,
take it
you
personal.
feel me? Because he do. And we all do. What happens when you take it personal in your relationship?
Story time.
Yeah, you find yourself going down. You find yourself having to pick up pieces to a puzzle. You don't even know how it got there. You find yourself lost. You find yourself, damn, who the world against me. Like, you just find yourself all
Discombobulated.
fucked up.
Yeah. What about you?
Man, with me, you know, I done trained myself, like, and this is some heavy lifting. I'm talking about 100-pound bar, 1,000-pound bill training.
Yeah.
To understand, like, I solely base myself on first thing coming to my mind is the control that I'm allowing people to have over me.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And with that understanding, I just have to woosah
Okay.
and understand that these are just emotions that are flaring. And come here, baby.
So you basically just null and void and
Yeah. Now,
show your okay. In
Because-
this aspect though, yes.
yeah, cause I know where it can go, and
Right.
that's one thing about my character, my nature. I hate anger, I hate frustration, and now I've learned to guide myself away from them.
Okay.
I got the techniques.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna piggyback off you with that because I know me, like, I come from a space where I used to, like, take everything personal,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, and let shit get to me because it's the principle for me, you know
Straight
what I'm
up.
saying? But at the same time, it's like, damn, when you grow,
That principal person.
yeah, every time. But when you grow and then you learn, you like, damn, okay, it'll take so much less weight off of me, you know what I'm saying? If I just sit back and be like, all right, I ain't even gonna be mad at if I choose to deal with you after that, that's on me.
Straight
You know
up.
what I'm saying? Or depending on, you know, what you said, like, I don't, because I know at times I will like take it personal and I be like, damn, now I'm in my feelings, I don't want to talk. You know what I'm saying? I'm distant with my partner. Like, I don't got time because I'm feeling some type of way.
Straight up.
But when I don't take it personal, I can kind of like brush it off and just be like, all right, let's change the focus. Let's do something else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I see that like growing, like it's so much easier when you in a relationship and you don't take it personal as much, especially when you dealing with a woman, you know,
And
what I'm
your
saying? 'Cause
lover
it's
and
gonna
your
be-
friend.
Yeah, it's gonna be spicy sometimes.
Even if it ain't that,
Yeah.
even if it's your people.
Yeah, that's real.
Now that's where it can possibly, you know what I'm saying?
A lot of relationships have been lost because, you know, you're taking it personal. And
Yeah.
taking it personal
Yeah.
is only thinking with emotion.
Yeah.
That's
Once you
real.
think logically, it's no way you take
Straight
it
up.
personal.
Yeah.
Because you can't, it ain't like, my theme is if I can't manually go in and change it with my hands, like it ain't worth me charging it up.
Yeah.
Because that shit, man, them shouting matches, like you literally be exhausted. Gotta lay
Yes.
down and go to sleep.
Yes, it will drain you
Like
out.
it'll take you out.
It will. That's real. Cause you don't put so much energy into
Straight
it.
up.
Like you don't even realize how much. You be like, dang, why I'm so tired. Dang, I ain't do nothing. Yes, you did.
Straight up.
Yes, you did. You put your energy
You
into
just went to work.
that full force.
And then y'all going like you trying so hard
You don't
to
have
get
to
your
go to
point.
work.
Straight up.
Don't have to literally go to work.
Ooh.
Man,
Huh? You can't make me feel
Physically
that.
go to
All
work.
right.
man.
Cause you gonna go, but you just going through the motions.
Oh man,
Your
you
mind ain't
wanna
there. You
call
can't
out,
wait to get
but you
home.
can't afford it. Now you got
Wait to
another
get
problem.
home.
Man.
All right, so
It
taking
gets
the
realer and
taking
realer.
the person just only be a problem.
And you gotta understand, like, when it comes to those relationship situations, like when y'all going head to head, word for word, like in your mind, you want this person to feel your point of view. But in reality, ain't nobody listening to nobody. You know what I'm saying? So it's still wasted energy.
Yeah. Somebody gotta be like, hey, I'm gonna let you cool off.
Straight up.
I go in here and do whatever. You go over there and do, you know what I'm saying?
But that's somebody. That ain't simple being that somebody.
It's not. It's hard, but see, when you in a relationship and you love that person, like, either you gonna do it.
And see, it's a little. Your perspective
Yeah.
gonna be a little different from my
Yeah,
perspective.
you already know.
Alright.
You already know. So for me, like, either you gonna do it or shit, this gonna keep going on.
And see me, it's either you gonna do it
Yeah.
or I'm gonna get it done.
See? That's it.
Straight up.
That's it. That's it.
See the difference?
Yeah.
Now he might have a different.
Hell yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Man. I let her have it, dog. I let her have it
See, that's the
because
perspective. And you might look at it from a different perspective. Cause you married, you the only one married.
It's case by case.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's case by case, bro. Like sometimes I let her have it.
Yeah, yeah.
But then sometimes it's gotta be what it's gotta be.
I'm with
Yeah.
you on that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
think that's like if you're a real man, you can do that.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say a real man to your wife. You know what I'm
Straight
saying?
up.
Because that's what we talking about in that space of your partner.
Yeah.
Shit. Sometimes you just gotta be like, okay.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
you got
saying?
it.
I ain't gonna fight this battle.
straight up.
But like for me, it's just when it's logical.
You gotta
know what I'm
choose your
saying?
battles.
Yeah, when it's something that really matters.
Yeah,
okay,
I'll put
we-
the big foot
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
But you
what
know
I'm
when to make the
Hey.
executive decision.
Yeah.
Like, hey, look, and she know when to be like,
Okay, I don't want. All
Aight.
right.
cause you done let me have it a couple times.
Yeah,
What do
I'ma
you
listen.
think?
But it gotta come from you letting her have it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you
Yeah.
got to.
It's
You
give
got
and take,
to.
man. It ain't no lie to that shit. Y'all know it's
Yeah.
give and take. You
Yeah.
give some, you take some, and
That's
vice
right.
versa.
Up.
Yeah.
And that wouldn't make it balanced, cause
And
Both
that's
growing.
that's a big flaw on my behalf. It's hard for me to take anything.
Babe, boy.
You know what I'm saying? But I got to know that in order to fix this.
Yeah.
If I'm looking for my own problem and I ain't
Yeah.
found it out yet, I'm
Right.
gonna keep looking.
Hey,
You know what
yeah,
I'm
you
saying?
got-
Keep being that same.
Go within.
You feel me?
got
So
to.
and that's one of my
Yeah.
biggest flaws. I can't just take nothing. I got to. Hey, listen. Hey,
so that pride talk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's
A lot
pride
of
talk.
that, a lot of that.
But
And-
you
I
learn
used to be the
you know
same
what?
way.
Baby,
Hey,
go back on
straight
them
up.
episodes
Ain't
back,
going.
when we talking about them levels.
Yeah.
That's that shit you was around.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
around a whole lot of pride.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was
Being
around. I wasn't
Yeah.
around just humble yourself, son.
Yeah.
And just see what else will happen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Don't try to take them matters into your own hand and just see how it go from there.
Right.
I was taking it in my own hand. I wanted shit. If it was rough, it was rough. If it was
Hey, it's
hot,
all
it was hot.
good
It
till
was cold, it was cold. Hey,
Yeah,
I
go.
was willing to go.
It's
But
all good so you don't
I
have control,
really
though.
should have sit back and just
Yeah.
let things play out. And that's why I am who I am now.
Right.
Like when I say I don't force it come from forcing it a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's
Heck yeah. I don't want to give up my secret weapon on camera, but I got a secret weapon with that shit. Let that shit simmer down. Hey, let that shit simmer down. Come stand in that doorway. Hey, stand in that doorway. Babe, throw no hands up. Ooh. Don't listen. Ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna make it make so much sense.
Yeah.
So cool, calm, and collected.
You got to be naked when you do it.
No, I ain't gonna be naked. I ain't gonna be naked.
That's what I thought he was saying.
No.
There in the doorway, swinging around one time, baby.
Hey, no.
I swear to God, I thought he was gonna say swing that thing one time.
Hey. No, he ain't even that. He ain't even that.
Hey, it ain't that personal.
Hey, I'ma stand there. Put that intellectual on. Hey, I might see a few tears when I get done talking.
Okay.
Come here.
Yeah.
And everything good because it don't never be about nothing. Like
It be simple.
Yeah, what I was gonna say, it ain't.
it don't never be about nothing.
Once
It
you-
just be
once you-
Somebody
frustration.
that took it personal.
Once you calm down and talk it out, you realize
up.
you ain't even have to go there.
Yeah.
You ain't even have to be fighting and yelling. It was
That's
something you
real.
could have just sat down and discussed.
if you
It was
can, if you can,
miscommunication.
if
bro.
you can
Always.
It ain't even probably personal between y'all.
If
It's
you can
probably
call
yelling
back
at kids
and
all day.
apologize.
Like,
if you can call back and apologize and say I'm sorry for so and so and so, it was never that big of a deal.
straight up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
I ain't
wasn't.
even calling them. I'm gonna pull up.
Well,
Straight
if
up.
you can find yourself to apologize, it was never that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Cause a lot of shit I ain't apologizing about till I die.
Straight
I'm gonna
up.
be dead.
If I meant it.
All right.
If I
Hey.
meant it,
But
yeah.
a lot of shit I've apologized about, and I said it didn't have to go.
It didn't take it. It didn't take it.
I did too much. They did too much. You know what I'm saying? A lot. Accountability has been a big deal for me. I was
Straight
like,
up.
they made me. They made me so and so and so. But at the end of the day, it's like you let them control you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Yeah.
You know, you have to ask yourself, are you?
Straight
You
up.
know, ain't nobody really gonna tell you, man, you act like a bitch, not me.
Straight up.
You know, so I have to tell
You gotta
myself,
tell
I just
yourself.
spank my own ass
Yeah,
and say,
got to.
all right.
Hey, what about taking texts out of context?
Oh yeah, call me because I don't got time. 'Cause
Straight
you
up.
can't, I can't tell your emotions through
Exactly.
reading this. I don't care how it look, how you say it.
9 times out
You
of 10, that
cannot
shit gonna get
tell.
took the wrong
Well,
way.
every time.
Yo.
Call me. Do not be sending me no hell. Fuck no.
You like, call me. I'm really
Call
like,
me.
Hey, that text don't go the wrong way every
But
time.
everybody don't got
no, everybody need to get one.
Everybody don't got an iPhone.
And you can FaceTime on an Android.
Oh, you gonna be an Android, you?
Yes, I'm an
okay.
Android. I'm a Samsung
But you can't
S24 Ultra over here.
Hey, he said it's a big one. He ain't no little Android.
Hell no. It's a big one.
It's a big
Right,
one.
though, you can. If they
Hey,
got the
I
same
hated
phone
to
as
say
you.
it, but I had to give it up. Ain't shit fucking with that pixel.
Yeah,
Oh, you fuck with it?
that
I
pixel
fuck
go
with that
hard,
pixel.
yeah. That's right.
Can't lie.
But you know, on that texting situation, man, like that is a slippery slope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Not if you're a good texter.
I ain't gonna go.
I have
If
to
you-
throw
if
it
you-
in there.
If you can beat
I'm
it.
not meaning to offend you. First thing first, before I say anything, I have to put that first.
Yeah.
It kind of simmer it down.
Yeah, you gotta be clear and let it like, cause it can come any kind of way, especially if y'all in a heated
But
argument.
see, when he in
and
an
you
argument,
say
I'm
some
trying to
real
offend
shit.
you.
Oh hell.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That's just the way it go.
I'm trying to motherfucking offend you.
It's
I'm
nothing
sorry
personal,
afterwards.
man.
It didn't have to go that far,
Yeah.
but we did that, and I said what I said, and I'm sorry. But I said what the fuck I said.
I said what the fuck I said. I mean, when it's something serious, you probably should say it in person.
Yeah.
You probably should call.
A lot of mixed signals have.
Yeah, 'cause
came
I mean, you see people fall out online with with messages because it's lacking context.
If you look
Yeah.
at 50 and Meech, what he said, so my daddy fucked with Ross to get his money up to the next show.
Yeah.
50 hit back, simple.
What show?
Little nigga.
Straight up.
So
That's just the way it go.
What's that? We don't know what happened after that. We don't know what happened if they clicked up, if they linked up, if they said, "Hey man, this is a part of that." All we know is what was in that text message.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
It's
Be
nothing personal.
aware, man.
Be aware.
At the end of the day, we got to think logical. When you're driven by your emotions, it's gonna be an error code.
But you know, man, like you gotta acknowledge the fact that the woman is inherently more emotional than we are.
Exactly.
So it's our job, if we in a relationship now, to make sure we maintain logic. You know what I'm saying? Maintain, and like the way you deal with her when you trying to, with your woman, when you trying to, you know, get across your idea, is what you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to come in there and on some totalitarian dictatorship shit. This your partner. So you're supposed to, hey, listen, I want to discuss this with you. Or we got an issue. Let's figure this out together. You know what I'm saying? And nobody's saying that a woman has to sit down and listen and do everything I say. But if you're gonna admit that you're emotional, you gotta admit that sometimes we need to talk this out, and you need to chill and just listen, and then we'll get to that goal together. That's the whole point.
Got to world. Pick it up.
And if you want to put your input in, that is the exact time to play your role as the co-captain.
Straight up.
All right, this is what we're talking about. This is how I feel about it. You know, okay, I will accept that how you feel about it, because now we having a conversation and we both talking logically.
Straight up.
I'm telling you the plan. You say, okay, that's going to do this to me. Okay, well, we'll tweak what we need to tweak so everybody can win. But it's got to take two, bro. It take two people.
Hey, no shade, ladies. We can't read your mind.
Never
you have to open your mouth and tell me how you feel.
Yeah.
The attitude, slamming those, now I'm in context, but tell me what's up. Like, tell me.
Yeah, like, you know if you go back a couple episodes ago, we said, you know, ladies, put down your pride. That's only your pride keeping you from letting your man know, hey, that broke my heart. I didn't like the way you spoke to her. I didn't like the way you held the door. Like, if it's that simple and you don't want to seem petty, you got to let a nigga know if you don't want to have him again. The same thing, I don't have him again if I don't know, because I ain't mean no harm when I did it. And if I meant harm, you knew
petty, 9 times out of 10, you ain't it.
I mean, you got to be real. That's what that is. Like, be real with yourself. Be real with your partner. Like, we need to sit down and, like, it's holding each other accountable.
Yeah.
If I don't like how you move, then I need to say something.
Straight up.
You know, I don't need to just be in my feelings about it and watching you move that way and get more and more upset.
Right.
Speak up. Say something. That go both ways. Dudes do that weird shit
Straight
too.
up. That's how I get to that level.
Yeah.
But do it out to the side. Don't correct your partner in public in front of everybody.
Yeah.
Because I know some people tend to react off emotion or just the moment. Like, you gotta be careful when you dealing with your feelings. Yeah, you gotta don't embarrass your partner, because you know some people do. So for those that do, like, don't do that. Put them to the side. If y'all gotta go to the bathroom or go to the car, like, I don't care how you do it. Just do it in a space where it's just y'all. Yeah. Don't ever, you know what I'm saying? It has to be man or woman, you know what I'm saying? I don't care how you do it. Like,
don't bring it to the internet either. Like,
don't bring it to the internet. Yeah. Oh my God.
Come on here.
Flag number 1.
I'm gonna tell y'all, some of y'all have gotten on here and ruined your whole life by airing your laundry out for us to dissect and
y'all can't bring that shit back.
Can't bring it back.
Can't bring it back.
That shit Photoshop. That shit screenshotted, passed around, group chatted.
You better ask somebody, boy. The internet is undefeated.
Undefeated.
That bitch will never lose. Never lose again.
It's a timestamp.
Y'all know you know it's a Bible parable that says do unto others as you would have them do unto you. That's how you got to treat your partner. Don't treat her or him in a way you wouldn't want to be treated.
And man, that's my exact reason why I don't step out, because I know personally that shit I couldn't take it.
They'd eat you up.
I couldn't take it. So I feel that I would be like, it's like trying to whoop a nigga that you know ain't gonna fight back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that shit make me feel so low.
Right.
Yeah, like that shit. Hell no.
Yeah, that's a good example.
If you definitely can't take it now, if you ain't got no issue, if it come back to you, it's fair game. I bumped the mic. But if you can't take it, like I feel it's cowardly to dish it.
Yeah. Okay.
That make a lot of sense.
That's real.
That's real facts right there.
Straight
Man.
up.
And don't get like if you the type of person that's stepping out, don't feel ugly when they come back around. It's gonna come back.
And it might be okay to feel ugly, but you got to respect how they respected it.
Straight up.
At the end of the day, if you did what you did, you got to respect how it came back.
You gotta wear
If
that
it
ass.
tenfolded, you got to wear that ass.
And you got it. That's standing on it.
You
And
got to wear that ass.
that's powerful within yourself. If you able to take that shit, like
able to give
kudos
it,
to
you
you.
able to
Like
take
that takes strength. Straight
Most
up.
of y'all ain't trying to take that shit.
Nah.
Especially the guys.
Not the average dude.
Yeah, you got to
Especially
be
the guys,
real.
yeah.
Like a nigga could smash something and he gonna go crazy if he see a number in
the thing
the phone.
about that is, when a man smash a woman, that was a quick fix.
Yeah.
If a woman spread her leg, and she any kind of built right.
Yeah,
If a woman
that's true.
spread her leg, she was invested.
That's true.
She had some kind of, at some point,
And that's that get back though. She want true get back. That's why she gonna do it like
at
that.
some point, she know this man will take over. He can take
Yeah.
over. If she done decided
like
to
him.
do some shit like that,
Yeah.
he can take over. He can take that spot.
And a nigga,
That's why
like
she
a
did
nigga
it.
hit. I ain't gonna just
If
gonna say a
she
nigga
able to
hit
do it,
anything.
That's
that.
why she did it.
She like, you play with me, now I'm gonna show you what it feel
Yeah,
like.
right
It
on.
That's
hurt.
where it's at.
Yeah, but then
Yeah.
you got women who, hey, they can do what you did and not care.
Straight up.
And they built different, you feel me?
Yeah.
And I know some like
Then you got
Yeah.
women that wouldn't do it.
when there.
Yeah.
Wouldn't
Yeah.
do it. However it
Yeah.
came, I just ain't built like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was and different shit. So honestly,
Different strokes for different
We
folks.
just in a time, man, to it's where we gotta upgrade ourselves, man. Like we done mastered the lowest. Now, like shit, that shit should be burnt out. It should be burnt out because, man, we in detrimental times, man. Like we gotta
we
give
all
it.
we got. That's
We
what
all
I'm
we
saying.
got, straight up.
That's all I'm saying. We all we got.
And
at
that's
end
the
of
only
day,
tactic that we haven't displayed is coming amongst each other as a unit.
if you got somebody that love them.
Man,
Love who love you. I'm talking about in this time right here, love who love
straight
you.
up.
This is the big deal. That's the big deal. Don't be out searching for shit. You get the heart hurt and get your life broke.
And you gonna get hurt.
Period.
Hey,
Just focus on what who love
it's
you.
fucked up out here,
what
man.
love you. And love it back.
Little Peter man gonna be leaking. Hey,
yikes.
Swinging Peter Man in the door, getting it out.
Yikes. Yeah, man. I mean, you know, there's a lot of prideful conversations, egotistical conversations going on online about how you should or shouldn't be a man or a woman. And I think a lot of that is coming from the agenda to keep the man and woman separate.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, there's so much money in keeping miserable women miserable and single. And there's also a lot of money in convincing men that women are the enemy
Yeah.
for trying to take away your manhood or something like that.
So how do you feel about like the Derrick Jacksons and because you know he was supposed to be like a figure, but then he
Listen.
got caught up and
Listen, man.
that was a whole thing, right?
Hey, the Derrick Jacksons, the Ace Metaphors,
Yeah.
all them cats, all they doing is making money off of women. All they doing is using the emotional trauma that some of these women have gone through in their life and have not gotten over to continue to feed that trauma back to them
Yeah.
in this romanticized way. Like he'll say something wild like, if that man ain't accepting you and all your 5 kids, he's not a real man. Bro, you can't put that on no other man but
Straight
the
up.
man that was the father.
Straight
You
up.
do not say
He's
that.
not the man for you. If anything.
You feel me? So if the man does say, and I ain't knocking single mothers, I was raised by a single mother. My dad wasn't there, but I do know there's some deficiencies that I had to deal with because I ain't have a dad. It's very important that you have a father in the house.
Sure
And if
is.
you're convincing these women that a man who has not fathered a son, who has not fathered a daughter, who has not planted a seed, will be willing to just pick up another man's, I ain't gonna say mistake, but baggage. You know what I'm saying? Is unfair, and that's the type of shit that Derrick Jackson be preaching. Like a real man is going to step up and be a stepfather. No, you need to have made a better choice and not have gotten pregnant. Now you make a mistake, we all make those, but let's not do it again. Let's not continue to have unprotected sex with niggas that you
nobody else accountable for your mistakes.
You know what I'm saying? Derrick Jackson, the ace metaphors, they spend their time keeping women miserable with the rhetoric they do, and it sounds good to them because it's just reinforcing their sadness. And it just makes them feel like they're hearing, okay, this is how I feel, I'm right. But you need to move past that and grow. Like, no man coming up next owes you shit.
Straight up.
And he got outed for cheating on his wife, Derrick Jackson. He had to come up on the damn thing, and she was looking like a hostage.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? She's sitting there in the shit looking like she, ain't never been outside, and he just talking for her. So that's a red flag for me. Like, baby, blink twice if you need help. The ace metaphor dude just got outed for fucking the people he was doing the show with. That whole team fell apart because of him. And all he was doing was telling women, you're right to be mad at men. You're right to demand men do these unreasonable things for you when you didn't demand that out of the guy that you got 3 kids from.
Man.
Right.
So those type of guys, I really think they hurt our community. A lot of them are black. Steve Harvey was the first one. You know, what was it? Think like a man, act like a lady.
Act like a woman, think like a man.
I don't think that's possible.
What the fuck?
Hey, this is another weird flag when it comes to those type of people.
They call them pander bears.
You gotta understand, once the money get involved, they don't give a fuck about the purity of the content.
Oh, man.
So you think it becomes a gimmick?
It's a show.
Yeah.
Once they start eating off of it, they gonna feed into it. They gonna stay there. They don't care about. They probably don't even truly believe this shit, but it's paying the bills. This where we at.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this: how do y'all deal with baggage in your relationship? Like unwanted baggage, things that come about.
You gotta unpack that shit.
Yeah.
Like an example.
Solution like somebody got to.
Yeah, give me an example.
Either or has to give it up. Like you have to depart.
Yeah, cause you like I don't believe in trying to change people. I don't know what that did.
Is it power off or too hot? It'll do that.
I don't believe in trying to change people.
Yeah.
One has to want to change.
Yeah, because if you trying to change people, that mean if you trying to change a person, that mean you don't like who they are.
But people are always progressively changing anyway.
Exactly.
Behavior never stays the same. It's either getting progressively better or worse. So someone may not be changing for the better, but they're still changing.
Right. So, like an example, you said, like a habit that you don't like. Like a habit or something that you don't like.
Oh, habits.
Yeah, it ain't even gotta be a habit though, but like that's just one of the examples that I'm giving.
Yeah. When it comes to things of that nature.
Yeah.
I mean, we talk about it.
Right.
It's hot. We talk about it. Dang, I can't even think of nothing particular right off the top of my head, but I can say in my relationship we have those conversations, and I've noticed both of us grow from those, you know what I'm saying, those things. And the thing about that, when it has to be some self-accountability in it, you have to, because one thing about it, when a person is really not in tune with themselves, another person from the outside looking in could see more of your character and, you know what I'm saying, dissect more of your character than you can if you're not really in tune with who you are. So I've noticed that with myself, like growing from habits that wasn't pleasant in my relationship. Like I started to study myself and like, I can see where she coming from.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, I got you.
Now in certain things, it's just me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then you have to just learn how much is it worth it to you?
Okay. I know for me, like, I always try to find like a happy medium, you know what I'm saying? Something that works for the both of us so that, you know what I'm saying, it's equal on both parts. Like, just for instance, I like onions, you feel me? My girl can't stand them. So if I eat some onions and I know like, oh, I want to kiss her something or I want to go be up under her, instantly she gonna be like, ugh, you smell like onions.
Yeah.
So to null and void that, I'm gonna go brush my teeth,
Straight up.
mouthwash. Then I'm gonna go get in the bed and boom, you know what I'm saying? Because now that stopped us
how
from
it go.
having a simple debate. Because it could go far for no reason. You feel me? So like, it be little stuff like that I do that just, you know, to keep things, you know, leveled out. And to keep it from being, you know, something out of nothing. What they say, making a mountain out of, making a molehill, a mountain out of molehill.
Mountain out of molehill.
Yeah.
But that's just, you know, that's letting her have it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make
same shit,
you know, like, hey, you don't like that? Okay,
right. Yeah. I'm not gonna stop anybody.
Yeah. Thanks for letting me know. I'll go around now.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you how that'll go on a aspect of not opening your mouth. Okay, you don't like this. Now you acting the way. Now I gotta try to figure out what's wrong with you. Yeah. Now I gotta, is it this? Is it this? Is it this? That's child. That's middle. That's so middle school. You know what I'm saying? Like, just tell me what the issue is so we can correct it right here, right now.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. We blessed to be in solid relationships. I don't know how many single friends y'all have, but ask them some stories every now and then and watch what they tell you. Watch what they're going through. Love who you with, because it is not cool out here.
No.
I got some good homeboys. I ain't gonna say their names, but man, they going through hell out here, man.
I can imagine.
They going, and I don't mean, and I said, I think I said this in the first show.
Hit that side button. See if it'll come from.
That I don't never speak up for bums or people that ain't doing nothing. We talking about good dudes that's having a very hard time.
Ain't even nothing personal.
I ain't gonna take it personal.
So don't you take it personal.
I might take it personal.
But either way it go,
You are now tuning in with
The It's Nothing Personal podcast.
But we had a conversations that matter to the culture.
It's that time.